Hi everyone, welcome back. We're on the 6th episode now of the first season of House of the Dragon, and last episode, shit went down. I mean, Sir Kristen, rest in peace. But he sided with Alicent, and I think I also have sided with Alicent. Now, yeah, my allegiances have shifted slightly. We'll see if that stays. That might just be like a little fluke in the system there. I might go back to Rhaenyra. But at the moment, I appreciate Alicent's worries about the future. Yeah, I think she's right to start to be wary about Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra got married, and her dad is almost certainly dying. I'm pretty sure that's where this episode is going to be. It's his death and the aftermath of that, the direct aftermath. I might be wrong, but that's where I believe this is heading. So let's watch. Oh god, this is a long episode. Bloody hell. New Rhaenyra. We've done the time jump. She's pregnant?
Push.
Bloody hell. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't get to say goodbye to the old car.
And again.
I don't like these sounds. Who's the dad?
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Interesting. She's not the Queen. How come she's not the Queen?
You should remain a bed princess.
Yes, I should. Help me dress.
That's crazy. She has to go immediately after having given birth. She's ripped though. Do you see her arms? That's really fucked. She has to put on her fancy dress.
The afterbirth.
Well done.
Is this her husband?
Where are you going?
I know this actor.
She wants to see him.
Now?
I usually see him in loads of comedies. I think this might be the first serious thing I've seen him in.
Was it terribly painful?
Yes.
Oh, God.
This is so fucked. At least have him carry the baby so she can walk.
Fuck.
She can't go up the stairs. Are you fucking kidding?
Walk.
Take the baby. Don't make her carry it and have to try and walk.
What could she possibly want?
Maybe I was wrong about...
Selena, it is a privilege to be amongst the first to congratulate you.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you, Lord Caswell.
Yeah, maybe I was wrong about Alicent. This is kind of fucked. What's happened in this time jump?
This is absurd.
It is. Oh, hello.
Princess?
He's completely switched alliances. Interesting.
You should be resting after your labours.
Oh, fuck off. You should be resting.
I have no doubt that you would prefer that, Your Grace.
You must sit. Talia, fetch a cushion for the princess.
Happy news this morning.
He's still alive?
Indeed, Your Grace.
Oh, wow.
Where is he?
Oh my god.
Where is my grandson?
Okay, that's why she's still queen. How is he still alive?
Does the babe have a name yet?
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey.
Joffrey. Oh,
He'll be called Joffrey.
It's an unusual
named
name
after
for
your
Valerian.
lover. That's not his kid, is it? Who's
Should
the real
rest.
dad?
Well done, my girl.
Oh, he's lost an arm.
I think I called the midwife a cunt.
Or at least they're good.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
They've had multiple kids. Also, why is Alicent such a bitch now?
You don't think to consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Oh my god, look at the blood trailing behind her. That's awful. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? No, Alicent, that's such a bitch move.
Mother. Look.
Dragon's egg. Cool.
We chose an egg for the baby.
Oh, good for her. She's had 3 boys.
Might I?
Is he the dad?
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
He gave the baby a weird look. I think he's the dad. We're feeding it a goat. They've done good with the CGI. The dragon looks real.
You must hold mastery over your dragon, as Prince Aegon has with Sunfire.
Oh, that's Aegon. Bloody hell.
Once they're fully bound to you, they will refuse to take instruction from any other.
So her kids turned out with brunette hair, but
Can I say it?
Alicent's kids turned out with white hair. Why? Are the female genes weaker?
Daemon, we have a surprise for you. You're the only one of us without a dragon, and we felt badly about it. So, we found one for you.
Are they teasing
The
him?
gods provide.
So are the cousins friends with each other, even if their parents might not be? Actually, no, they're not cousins, are they?
Behold, the pink dress.
I guess uncles, right?
Be sure to mount her carefully. First flight's always rough.
Why are they bullying him? It's uncles / nephews. He's the emo loner kid. Jesus. Scorpion.
This one has 60 rings and 2 pairs of legs on each. That's 240.
Oh, there's a daughter as well.
Yes,
How many
it is.
children? Fucking hell. Negroni, spagliato.
Your Grace.
With some prosecco in it. Ooh.
He did it again.
After how many times you've been warned, must I have you confined to your chamber?
They made me do it.
As if you needed encouragement, your obsession with those beasts goes beyond understanding.
They gave me a pig.
A what?
They said they found a dragon for me. The last ring has no legs at all. But it was a pig.
How come he doesn't have
I
one?
know it.
They all laughed.
Boo-hoo, it's not that serious.
Your grandsons are a menace.
There are more children than he is.
They're savages. And it's not surprising.
Savages.
Are you sure it wasn't our Egon who put them up to it?
It's a wonder to me their eggs ever hatched.
Why is that?
You know why.
I'm afraid I don't.
Don't! Viserys.
She's a lot more strong-willed than she was before. I guess that's to be expected. She's not a young girl anymore.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult. To the throne, to you. To House Velaryon and the match you battled so hard to make for her. Not to mention decency itself.
Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
He's in denial.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you twat would be dire.
So we just don't even bother to look into it. I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Do not speak of this again.
He's very much turning a blind eye. You can really see the age difference now. Look at that, fucking hell.
Have I lost my sanity, Sir Kristen? Do my senses lead me astray, or is everyone else asleep, dreaming the same woolly dream? She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without shame. She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see. And the king, her father.
He knows.
Of course he knows. Or did once, but has convinced himself otherwise. He'll do naught but make excuses for her.
I can understand why she
Princess
feels this way,
Rhaenyra is
actually.
brazen
She
and
had to sleep
relentless.
with an old man
A spider who
that she
stings
didn't
and sucks
fancy.
her prey dry.
Why does Rhaenyra always get what she wants?
Spoiled cunt.
Oh, he called her a spoiled cunt. Bloody hell. No, but they're right. She is spoiled. She always gets what she wants. No, you know what? I still get Alison's side. I still get it. I haven't completely switched. I'm not that weak with it. Oh, hello. This is something that Roman would do. Has done. Roman Roy. Sir,
Whose idea was it?
in front of your mother. God damn.
Peg. Was it your plot? Edmund is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are family.
He's a
You
twat.
may cuff him about as you wish at home, but in the world, we must defend our own.
It was funny.
Do you think Rhaenyra's sons will be your playthings forever? As things stand, Rhaenyra will ascend the throne, and Jacaerys Targaryen will be her heir.
So?
You are nearly a man grown. How is it that you can be so short-sighted? If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could
Is
be
at risk.
forfeit. Aemond's as well. She could move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I won't.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
Yeah. She's stressed.
And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king.
This is probably quite a natural progression, actually. It does make sense that she is the way she is right now. She's just a more intense version of what she used to be. Before, she was a bit more naive. She was more of a child. This is someone who's hardened over time. It makes sense. Is this Daemon? Who's he married? It's probably that other Velaryon girl, right? Yeah, there we go. Does he actually like his wife this time? That would be nice. Oh, food. Hello. Pomegranate. Let's go. Pears. I have some pears.
Lamb hearts are excellent.
We are fortunate in our cook, Your Excellence. There's a plum cake yet to be served, which will have us fighting over the crumbs.
And before we come to blows, a toast.
Your aim is to marry one of our daughters, Your Excellence. You might have said so and spared us the history lesson.
How many kids do they have?
What?
I would not count
1,
myself
2.
so deserving. I wish to offer you a permanent residence here in Pentos.
The architecture reminds me of
vineyard and the
Morocco.
wood. You would have your freedom of the city and the harbour, as befits your royal station.
Continue.
Lys and its allies rise again. The Triarchy has made common cause with Corem Martell of Dawn. At any moment,
Martell.
they may turn their sights north. Your family has dragons. Mayhaps
She's
four
preggo.
in the future. My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy. Aid Pentos in this, as Aegon once did.
We've already extended our visit here.
He's interested.
It's a most generous offer, and one we will certainly entertain.
I mean, this very much feels like a secondary plot line. Like, what's its relevance to the main story? He's actually a family man now? Crazy.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
We have a good life here. We are without responsibility, the political scheming, the endless shifting of loyalties and succession.
We are not minstrels or mummers who play at the pleasure of an alien prince. We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here.
Valyria is gone, we don't belong anywhere.
I want my child to be born where I was born, on Driftmark.
I don't think he cares what she thinks. Oh, these kids.
This is the stuff, Lionel. Lads have learned together, trained together. You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
That is the hope. I don't think so. Oh, he's a freak.
Hang on. Let's see if you can touch me. You and your brother.
This reminds me a bit of the pilot episode of Game of Thrones when it's like Jon and all the little Stark kids play fighting. But this one feels a little bit more sinister. Yeah, some of these kids... bad characters. I mean, they are still kids, but... Joffrey was a kid as well. He was a fucking prick.
Weapons up, boys. Give your enemies no quarter.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention.
Sir Kristen.
You question my method of instruction, sir?
He's
I
prioritising
merely
the blonde
suggest
boys.
that method be applied to all your pupils. You spar with Aegon.
Don't be mean to them, they're babies.
Eldest son against eldest son.
Seriously?
It's hardly a fair match. I know you've never seen true battle style, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
I mean, he's correct, but there's no need to do this. He
Blades
just
up.
wants to hurt the little boy. Stop. Yeah, they're not as friendly as the Starks.
Close with him. Stay on the attack. Use your feet.
Use your feet. Stop it now.
Don't let him get up.
So Kristen's reminding me of Snape, Severus Snape.
Your interest in the Princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander.
Yeah, it's because he's the dad.
Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin.
Don't make an
Or a
accusation like that in public.
Or a son.
Crazy. I mean, he was asking for it. Oh, he's probably going in. It's like how you killed Joffrey, eh? No, he deserves that. It's a Christian soul. Oh.
Ours, James Harwin! Shame on the whole of House Stride, because I laid my hands on that insufferable Cole. The son of a steward. He is a knight of the King's Guard now. Sailed Prince. A defender of future heir to the throne.
You have laid us open to accusations of an uglier treachery.
And what treachery is that? Don't play the fool with me, boy.
Wait, is that the son of the
Intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra
of the Hand?
is an offence that would mean exile and death. For you, for her, for the children.
Wait, that guy is... Wow, I didn't realise that's who he was. He's the son of the Hand.
You publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your
child. Who's singing? Her sons?
My dear wife.
Oh,
Princess.
him.
Where have you been?
Oh, with Carl. Did I mention it?
Fucking Carl.
Are you in very much pain? War is afoot again in the Stepstones, Rhaenyra. The Triarchy takes new life from its alliance with Dawn. They're waylaying ships and cargo. After all this time, this is just what I need. A little adventure.
Oh, he's gonna
Good
fuck
honest
off.
battle to enliven my blood again.
Are you mad? Do you know what's happened? Or you've been guzzling all the ale in Flea Bottom, God to know what besides. Dark rumours are hunting us, Lionel. They nip at our heels. Questions, About our son's parentage.
Well, well, well.
Vile, disgusting insinuations.
I'm sure.
Insinuations, are they?
Yeah, everybody knows.
They are our sons. And their true father will not abandon them now to go carousing through the narrow sea, waggling his sword and winking at his sailors.
I am a knight and a warrior.
Yeah.
And I have played my part here faithfully for 10 years.
It's been 10 years.
I am owed
You are owed nothing. For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court. You do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
I mean, the only reason why he's doing all this is because he's probably still in mourning about Joffrey. So
Very well, then I command you.
Distracts himself with drink and this
As your
and that.
princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
Bela's dragon was born to her. But if you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right. Your father would tell you the same.
Father ignores me.
He's doing his best.
Is he? Daemon never gave off family man vibes, to be fair.
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Great.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
That's a big drop.
Do you never long for home?
No.
I don't believe you.
Believe what you please.
You laud the virtues of Pentos, but you have no interest in it. If you did, you would venture into the city, but instead you spend your time here, in the library, reading accounts of the same dead dragon lords whose legacy you claim has no hold on you.
Didn't know I was being so minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I, with you haunting my every move?
Okay, he doesn't like any woman ever.
Life has, I know, disappointed you. Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace, but you are more than this Daemon.
What's up with him? Daemon's really annoying, honestly.
I've heard tell that Lord Grover's son now rules River Run in all but name.
Well, he's also a Tully. This remains a Tully problem.
This is interesting that both the women are allowed at this table.
We may move on, my lords.
And yet, the Brackens and the Blackwoods will use any excuse to spill each other's blood. This dispute bears looking into. There will be country folk who know where the lines have been drawn for generations.
That is easy enough.
Sir Tyland.
We should address the latest developments in the Stepstones, my lords.
Ever be shut of that blasted place?
Honestly.
I think the Blackwoods have the upper hand.
We've moved on to the Stepstones, Lord Beesbury.
And the Triarchy's new alliance with Dawn?
To trust a Martell is to be disappointed.
Where, I wonder, is our Prince Daemon? I suppose I should call him king, as he styled himself when he won a battle there. Once.
That was a decade ago, and he has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended. There should have been fortifications built. Watchtowers, a fleet of ships, a garrison of soldiers sent to hold our ground.
We cannot afford it. Our coffers are great, but not infinite. We must consider the cost to our subjects.
I must
The
agree.
cost of war is greater. But we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
Why is she saying this as if it was Alicent who's to blame for it?
Wait. I wish to speak.
Speak then, bitch.
Be seated.
Well, 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 look who's standing.
I have felt strife between our families of late, my queen. And for any offence given by mine, I apologize. But we are
Interesting.
one house. Long before that, we were friends.
Way back when.
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena.
Interesting. That's a good idea. That
Let
might
them
calm
rule
things down.
together.
A most judicious proposition.
If Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill.
Rhaenyra.
What? Is she bleeding? Oh, she's leaking.
Oh, seven hells.
It's okay.
My dear, a dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly.
I think it's a good
You
offer.
must rest now, husband.
Yeah, then if they're married together, then she can't be killing her kids. Fingers crossed.
She is sincere.
She is desperate. She feels the earth washing away beneath her feet, and now she expects us to ignore her transgressions and for me to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
Oh my
The
goodness.
proposal
Just
is a
accept
good
it.
one, my queen. Let us put aside these childish quarrels. Join hands and be stronger for it.
You may do as you wish, husband, when I am cold in my grave.
Bloody hell.
Alicent. Alicent.
Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of like family beef that I recognise. Not the weird shit, but just two women who are not a fan of each other and they're just making everyone else's life aggro.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Interesting.
The episode in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself, and every fishwife in King's Landing will soon be telling the tale.
Bloody hell.
Harwin's outburst was unfortunate, it's true. But he's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment enough.
He's been
Forgive me, Your Grace, it is not.
He's not in the City Watch anymore, bloody hell.
You have served me faithfully
For
for
10
many
years.
years. Tenner's hand.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
What is this shadow?
The babies.
Name it if it casts such a gloom.
You must have your reasoning in plain
Yeah,
language.
she'd love to hear it, come on.
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
If you insist, my king.
I do.
I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal.
If he's no longer there to accompany Rhaenyra, what's she gonna be up to? She's gonna be completely isolated, her husband fucked off. Well, that's if he does fuck off, I don't know. She did command him to stay. Still, she's losing her allies, let's put it that way.
You going to help me?
Oh, she's... I still... she is a little bit, stubborn and stroppy, but I do kind of like Alicent still. I have a feeling that the general consensus is that they're most people watching this show are pro Rhaenyra and don't like Alicent. I'm not there yet. There's empathy there. Or sympathy. Ah, it's this guy. I remember you.
I took the liberty of beginning without you, Your Grace. It seemed a sin to let such a pie grow cold.
You did wisely, Lord Larys.
King had an audience with my father.
He attempted to resign his post.
Not for as much. His honour's always been a millstone about his esteemed neck. Interesting you said attempted.
My lord husband refused to accept.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgressions.
Yeah.
With his eruption in the yard, your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
Yes.
Truth has many flavours, Your Grace. Do you expect the king to doom his dear daughter to exile, or even...
I mean, he's right.
Tell you not now.
Why would the king accept it?
Lord Lionel is to escort Sir Harwin back to Harrenhal to watch over his seat whilst he continues to serve as hand. It is now that I most rue the absence of my own father. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No,
Is her dad still alive?
To me.
Where are you, Otto?
In all of King's Landing, is there no one to take my side?
What's going on here? The dungeon?
What a collection of heroes I have before me.
Oh my goodness.
A murderer, a deviant, a traitor to the crown. You've been sentenced to death by hanging.
What do you want with us?
I am prepared to offer you mercy.
Is this guy like the new Littlefinger?
If you're prepared to pay a little price.
He's a psycho. They want his tongue? No, I'm not seeing that. No, that's... Why does he need their tongues? Oh god, 2 births in one episode. We got some problems.
I've reached the limit of my art. The child will not come. I'm very sorry, my prince.
Try to remove the infant by way of the blade.
But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives.
Will the mother survive it?
No.
Oh, for God's sake, this again. Christ. She's getting on her dragon? The fuck? She's not exactly the same as Emma.
Vega, Dracarys.
Seriously? Oh my goodness.
Dracarys! Dracarys!
No. No. Are you crazy? No, the dragon won't do it. This is a good dragon. Don't let her do this. No. No! What the hell? What the fuck? Insane. They look a lot like him. This was good casting.
I will return. I will be a stranger when we meet again.
Bye. Is he Muslim with this outfit?
We will exchange letters by Raven. Won't that be fun?
Is Harlan strong my father?
Yes.
Am I a bastard?
Yes. I'm glad he knows now.
You are a Targaryen.
Everybody knows. Fighting with their swords, are they? How phallic.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
Where are we going?
What of your offer, Jace and Helena?
I have been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridor as well. I leave them to it.
We're going to Driftmark?
Dragonstone then?
Oh, Dragonstone.
I should have left years ago.
I was wondering earlier, why are they living in
What
the
of your
Red
position?
Keep?
You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
The wise sailor flees the storms it gathers. Laenor, bring him.
Aww.
We'll need every sword we can muster.
Yeah, take your boy toy. He's chuffed. Hello. I guess it relieves some kind of tension, I guess, if they're not in the same castle all the time. They can't spy on each other constantly, or at least Alicent can't spy on her constantly. Oh my goodness, they paid these guys to kill him, and they've cut off their tongues, so if they get caught they can't say who got them to do this. Crazy. Oh no! Don't kill them. Oh, they're fucked. But I don't think Alicent had any role in this. I think he was just that guy. That guy's a fucking weirdo. But he did this to his own family. This is his brother and his dad. He's a proper psycho.
What are children? But a weakness, a folly, a futility.
Who's saying this?
Through them you imagine you cheat the great darkness of its victory. You will persist forever in some form or another.
Who's
They will
talking?
keep you from the dust.
Is it the psycho guy?
But for them, you surrender what you should not. You may know what is the right thing to be done, but love stays the hand.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot she
Love.
fucking burnt herself as well.
Is a downfall.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Best to make your way through life unencumbered.
Yeah, it is this guy. What's his name?
If you ask me,
He's a freak.
blood mixed into the mortar. It is said to be a cursed place.
Why?
That it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You pass judgment.
The Queen makes a wish.
No, she didn't wish for that.
What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it? I assume you will write to your father now?
Laris,
Oh my goodness.
I did not wish for this.
Laris.
I feel certain you will reward me
With what? What does he want from
when
her?
the time is right.
Fucking hell. Okay. He's willing to sacrifice his own family so that they have no choice but to bring back Otto to be Hand of the King. That's fucking wild. That is insane. I think the flower, he wants to sleep with her. Is he doing all this just so he can get with her? Psycho behaviour. Jesus. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, at this point I don't know where my allegiances are, because I can easily understand both Alicent and Rhaenyra. Neither sides are perfect. This is really interesting. I can see how both of them feel as if they've been isolated and everyone's against them. Rhaenyra because everybody knows about the affair. But to be fair, she did have the affair, so it's like, but at the same time, she's married in this like shit, she's in a shit marriage, her husband's gay. Was it inevitable? Like, is it sort of to be expected that she would sleep with other people? She didn't fulfill her duty, I guess, as a proper wife to have legitimate children, and she's lying about it exactly the same way she lied about the Daemon thing. I understand how Alicent sees this as her just being spoiled and getting everything that she wants, because Alicent, in a similar situation where she was in a marriage that she didn't really want to be in, with a man that she wasn't interested in, she still had to sleep with him and had to bear children, and I think she's resentful that Rhaenyra keeps getting away with stuff simply because Viserys doesn't care to listen to any of the rumours, and he's just like, just turn a blind eye. It's not happening if I don't acknowledge it. So Criston is being a prat. I think we can all agree there. He just gives off the energy of like yeah, Severus Snape, exactly that. It's like, you fancied a girl a long time ago, it didn't work out for you, and so now you're taking it out on the children. This family with, what was his name? It began with an L. Laris or something? The freak with the stick. Him, his brother, who is the father of Rhaenyra's children, and then the dad, who is the hand. I never thought that they would be that significant. It's interesting that now they've like got a fairly big role in this story. I kind of like how the seeds were sort of planted very early on. It's quite amazing how his loyalties towards Alicent are stronger than his loyalties towards his own family. This is what makes me think he's an absolute psychopath. Yeah, he seems deranged. It's quite scary to have someone like that on your side, but then also I'd be equally scared to have him as my enemy. I don't think it's going to really help out with the Rhaenyra situation though, because if the father is dead, then people are less likely to say that he is the dad because he's dead. It's not like he's still living and people can observe their relationship anymore. Now she's gone to Dragonstone, tensions will probably calm down a bit. Maybe. And the kids, man, they're freaks. They're really freaks. I think that little blonde kid that doesn't have the egg, he's going to be a freak. Trust. He is not going to be right in the head. To make another Harry Potter comparison, was it like a Draco sort? I think he's being bullied or whatever for being a Malfoy, and he's gonna go full incel mode, like fuck you all up. I think he's a psycho. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. I think he's a psycho. I think the oldest kid is also a bit deranged. Like, he seems very happy to bully the other children. Obviously, you know, they are kids, but he's a little bit older, and the way he was like wanking while naked on the windowsill, Roman Roy behaviour, psychopath. Or some kind of mental illness. So yeah, I'm wary of these children and who they're going to turn out to be. Maybe Rhaenyra's kids are a little bit more meek. They seem a little bit more like like they couldn't fight, for example. It's very complicated, and I guess that's a good thing. I can't fully say that I want one side to win and one side to lose. Honestly, I think the biggest surprise is that Viserys is still alive. The fuck? How is that man still kicking about? Crazy stuff. Also, we got Daemon's whole thing. I don't really care for Daemon. I didn't care for that whole situation. His wife, like, okay. They keep mentioning something going on in the background with, like, an alliance with the Martell family, the Dornish people. Something going on there. I don't fully understand what their situation is right now. I'm sure in future episodes we're going to get more and more about it. So that's something to look forward to. I say look forward to. I really don't care for it. That's, like, very much secondary to me right now. I'm much more interested in Rhaenyra and Alicent. I think that's the main thing going on for me. Interesting episode. Bit longer as well. So new cast as well. New cast. I do really like the Alicent character. Even if I don't necessarily agree with her on everything, I like her characterization. I think she's a lot more interesting right now than Rhaenyra, actually. I think Rhaenyra, maybe when she was younger, she was the more interesting character, and Alicent, she was so aloof, we couldn't tell what was going on. Right now, we're getting so much more of Alicent, and I'm enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying learning about her. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!